Good morning. Welcome to your sunrise yoga, sun salutation flow. And hi, I'm Allie. Welcome to my yoga channel. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you are notified every time a yoga class goes live to support you from the comfort of your home. All right. And hey, also, if you're new here, and even if you've been here, check out the description below. There's tons of yoga resources there to evolve your yoga practice and support you. With that said, please unroll your mat and let's start this sunrise yoga sun salutation class. To begin the practice, please come into a cross-legged position like so, and really make sure your legs are crossed, okay? We're moving into root chakra pranayama, which is a very energizing yet grounding breath exercise. To do this exercise, bring your fingertips to rest on top of your shoulders and span your elbows out nice and wide. On the inhale, you'll bring your knees and your fingertips up towards the sky like so. On the exhale, you'll hug everything back down and audibly let that exhale out of your mouth. We'll go about 7 to 10 times. All right? Let's begin. Pause. You can rest your hands atop your thighs. Take a moment. Stay inside. Capture that energy you just created, let it permeate, and let it guide your on the mat experience today. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, bring your palms overhead to touch, exhale, hands down through heart center. Just waking up the breath, waking up the body, awakening to the day ahead, awakening to our potential, all of the experiences that are going to unfold before us. A few more times. Awakening to our health and our well-being, opportunity, challenge, palms touch overhead, exhale them back down. One more time. You can let that exhale with a sigh. Meet me in a tabletop pose, moving into cat-cow. So stacking the body appropriately, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and you might even want to try teeping up onto your fingertips. This is something I've been doing, or I'm liking. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, round the back, relax head and neck. If that doesn't feel good on your fingertips, please come back with your hands planted on the ground in neutral, moving forward and back. Another really nice variation in cat-cow pose is bringing a wrist stretch into it, turning the fingertips to face towards the knees. This is going to be a lot of sensation for some. A few more rounds, finding a variation that feels good, as if it's welcoming you into the day with the energy that you want to create. Last round. If you're doing the wrist stretch, come back, bringing the fingertips to face forward, and walk your body further back on the mat. Stack your hips over your knees. The best way to do this is to kind of feel yourself up and down, and take a giant step forward with one hand and the other. Keep the hands active and soften the chest to the ground. The chest probably isn't going to touch, so relax the forehead to the yoga mat. Keep the armpits lifted. Keep the arms strong here. This is an active puppy pose. Take a few breaths. Awakening to intention, to meaning, to purpose. Breathing here. Continue lifting the armpits up, pushing down through the hands. Next, inhale, push into your hands to gaze forward and lift up and into forearm plank. Yep, we're coming straight into forearm plank. So extend the legs back. You can always soften the knees here. 5 breaths. Push down through your elbows and your forearms to lift up. Lengthen from heel to crown. Stepping into your day with power. Last breath. Soften the knees, the thighs, the hips, the belly, and meet me in Sphinx pose. Inhale, Sphinx. Extension through the spine. Exhale, gently round the back, push the earth away. Find a baby cat. Inhale, like you would for cow, coming into Sphinx. Exhale, find that baby version of a cat pose, rounding the back, head and neck relax. Keep moving like that a few times. This next time, inhale into Sphinx pose. Listen carefully. Start to hollow the belly. Lift the belly away from the ground. Lift the thighs. You're on the knees now. Hold here on the knees. Tuck the toes under and lift the knees off the ground too. You're back in forearm plank for 5 breaths with me. Push the ground away. Hug the ribs in. Corset the waist. 2 more breaths. And soften the knees down. Take them slightly wide so you can come into a child's pose. Walk the hips back over the heels. Reach through the fingertips. Lengthen through the side body. Relax the forehead down. Inhale, come up into cow. Rise up, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take the hips back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward. We'll keep moving like that. Exhale, take it back. With every breath you take, calling in what it is you want to create for your day. Is it presence? Is it power? Is it purpose? Is it intention? Is it kindness? Is it patience? Last round. And come up, inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, find downward facing dog. Send the hips back and high. This is your exhale. And then soften back down, cow, inhale. Exhale back. Inhale, soften knees. Let tailbone rise, belly soften, collarbone lift and spread. Take it back, downward facing dog. Last round. Whole downward facing dog. Make any of those movements you like to make. Maybe it's bicycling the legs. Maybe it's a deep stretch through the hips, sending the heels down to one side and the other. Maybe you take the feet as wide as the yoga mat. Two more whole breaths here. Anchoring into your downward dog, anchoring into your day, preparing for what lies ahead, using your yoga practice as a tool to support you off the mat. And everyone walk your feet towards your hands. Find a ragdoll hang, so bend the knees. Stay in the crease of the hips as you lay your chest over your thighs. Clasp both elbows, relax your head and neck. Maybe you incorporate a side-to-side sway here. Again, awakening to the day that lies ahead. Both the opportunities and the challenges, the conversations, the relationships, the responsibilities, everything that comes with your day, awakening to that. And awakening to it with presence and power and purpose. Release that clasp around the elbows. Bring your hands to clasp the backs of your ankles. Bend your knees deeply. Inhale, lift up halfway as you slide your hands to the backs of your knees. Lengthen from tail to crown. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, stand all the way up, but trace the backs of your legs as you stand all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, fold back down. Trace your legs as you fold forward, hinging from the hip crease, neutral neck, navel reaching back. Inhale, lift up halfway, trace the backs of the legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, tracing the backs of the legs. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Listen carefully. Exhale, step the right foot back. Soften the knee down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Step to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway when you arrive. Greet yourself. Exhale, send the left foot back, soften the knee down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands down, step to the top of the mat, lift up halfway when you arrive. Hello, greet the day. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, the right foot goes back. Soften the knee down. Inhale, up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, that right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. And knee to nose. And right leg high. This time, knee to nose and plant the right foot between the hands. Soften the left knee down. Come up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Hinge at the hips, neck neutral, navel reaching back. Relax head and neck when you get to the bottom. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, the left foot goes back. Soften the knee down. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, knee to nose, round, plant the left foot down, soften the right knee, come up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step to the top of the mat, lift up halfway, greet yourself, welcome yourself into this day. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Last round, we're gonna add chaturanga to up dog. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold through the midline. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. Soften the knee down. Inhale, lift up, low lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the right foot steps forward. Soften the left knee, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, come up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Last sun salutation. Inhale the arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Really lengthen your spine here. Exhale, the left foot goes back. Soften the knee down. Inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Step the left foot forward, inhale. Come up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step to the top. Lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center. And however you want, make your way down to the ground. So you could just lower down. You could do a final sun salutation. Whatever feels best for you. Come all the way down to the mat for bridge pose. Nice. So in bridge pose, knees are bent, feet are planted, hip width distance, palms down by your sides. On an inhale, push into your feet and push into your heels and the big toe mound. Lift your hips, bring your arms overhead. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Push down through your heels and your big toe. And lower. Inhale, lift. And lower. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This one, keep your hands down and lift your hips only. Option two, bring your shoulders underneath you and come into the bind. If you have the bind, really push down through that package, that 𝗪𝗔 package you've created. Lift the hips. Send the chin slightly away from the chest. Spiral the inner thighs down as you push down through the big toe mound. A few more breaths. And slowly release each vertebra down to the ground. Pause. Pause here for a moment. Inhale, bring the knees into the chest, but don't hug them in tightly, okay? Not too tight. So this is gonna be your exhale. Inhale, you're gonna open up like a low boat, but keep your head on the ground. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Keep moving. Really activate your abdominals here. Try to avoid banana backing. 5 more. Last one. And bring the knees into the chest. Clasp your hands around the front of each shin. Inhale to send your shins away from you and straighten your arms. Your legs aren't gonna go far. Exhale, bring the knees into the chest. Inhale, straighten the legs. Only enough to straighten the arms, right? So the legs are staying really bent. You're just pulling the knees away from the chest. Exhale, knees into the chest. A few more. Last one. And bring the knees into the chest. Maybe you rock side to side, massaging any lower back tension out of the lumbar spine. And extending the legs long for a short Shavasana. You have a whole day ahead, so take one moment here, a pause, an integration moment. Let all that movement you just created soften down, let it integrate, let it permeate so you can take it off your mat and let it support your day. As you rest in Shavasana, visualize your day ahead. Visualize the things that you really want to manifest. The things that are probably quite challenging. See all of that happening. See what it is you want to create in its completed, fulfilled, whole state. What do you want to create today? Take a deep breath. Exhale out the mouth. Do that a few more times. And turn on to your favorite side for fetal pose. Quick pause. Quick pause. Make your way up to a seat. Keep the eyes gently closed down. And we'll close with an Om here to seal the practice and transition into this amazing day we have ahead of us. Hands at heart center. Inhale to prepare. Om. May your day be filled with power, purpose, and presence. Thank you for joining me on the mat. You can open your eyes. All right. You have an amazing day that is about to unfold ahead of you. Please make sure you remember this yoga practice and let it be your guide and your anchor and your compass, right? So again, if you're new here, check out all of the yoga resources I have for you in the description below, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can meet me back here on the yoga mat to keep living your journey with and through the yoga practice. I'll see you then.